Hi, my name is Grzegorz Cieśliński. I work in agriculture for more than 40 years, and I will tell you how to increase yield and profitability of your crops. Hello, today I would like to take you for a very interesting trip, underground trip. I would like to talk about the root system and conditions which promote root system growth and development. So the basic question is why root system is so important to plants. Of course, we know that plants, they have root system. First of all, this is the natural anchorage and support, physical support to plants. But when we are talking about plant nutrition, so they play a special role. They absorb and conduct nutrients and water which are taken from soil. Some roots, they can also serve to plants as a storage. So they can store carbohydrates or some other organic compounds in modified roots, for example, of carrot or sweet potato. So the main benefits of proper root growth and development are obvious. First of all, we have an efficient uptake of water and nutrients by plants from soil. And thanks to that, we have improvement of plant tolerance to stress conditions such as drought or water excess, which also is related to improvement of plant tolerance to high air and soil temperature. And on the top of that, it gives us a possibility for a line crop emergence, which is very important at the beginning of vegetation season. So what factors directly affect development of growth of roots? There are many of them. I would like to point out 4. The first is soil properties and fertility. The second is seed treatment with the special products containing nutrients which are necessary for proper root development. The third one is advanced plant nutrition, mostly foliar nutrition. And the fourth one is a biostimulation of plants for better root growth and development. The optimal soil physical composition is that more or less 50% of soil is the solid phase. Remaining 50% is 25 is the gas phase and 25 is the liquid phase. Of course, we have a small part also for biological active phase, but in the natural environment, usually we do not have that kind of optimal conditions. We have to face problems with the relationship between the solid phase and gas phase and liquid phase. So what are the ways to change soil properties to improve root growth and development? Because if we have soils which is not really good for agriculture, the question is, can we do something to improve the soil properties? The answer is yes, we can do that. We have traditional methods of fertility improvement, like using manure, green fertilizers, or liming, which is very important in soils which are acid or very, very acidic. But we have also some modern methods of soil fertility improvement. So those methods are based on the use of soil conditioners or enhancers, which include bacteria strains, or they are based on humic acid. So I would like to bring your attention to this modern part of soil properties improvement, so use of these soil enhancers. The main benefits which could be expected are mostly focused on soil properties, especially reduced density of soil, reduce compaction of soil, and improve structure, which is very important for plant growth, and finally enhance fertility of soil. And how about plants? So the plant response to these changes is very distinct. So plants let's say, are quite happy about that, because if the root system, or if the conditions of soil properties are improved, then we have a better conditions for root growth and development. We have aligned crop emergence. We have finally increased yield, which is the main goal of our activity in agriculture. So what we can propose to improve soil fertility and its properties? I would like to bring your attention to two special products from the Bucktim line of products produced by Intermag. The first one is Bucktim soil. Bucktim soil is a bioproduct which reduces soil degradation, promotes soil regeneration, and accelerates the composition of crop residues. So the mode of action is quite simple. So this is the product which contains bacteria. So when it is applied directly to soil, or it is applied directly to plant residues, it increased soil microbial activity. And thanks to this, we can achieve a lot of benefits to plants. First of all, we increase the humus content in soil. We increase water holding capacity of the soil. We increase the availability of nutrients to plants. Also, we can observe some changes in soil structure, so we can get a lower soil compaction and lower soil bulk density. So all these elements, they can give us a big profit. The big profit is better conditions for plant growth, better conditions for root system growth and development, which in result gives us a better yield. Let's have a look at the results of research in terms of Bucktim soil application. So first of all, Bucktim soil increases resistance of soil for structural destruction, which is very important. Also, because it includes bacteria, it increases the availability of phosphorus to plants. So you can see that we manage to increase the concentration of plant available phosphorus almost twice during a couple of months. So it's a very good achievement, especially when we know that the phosphorus is very difficult for plants to be taken up from soil. Okay, so now we are on the stage that soil is well prepared. So all this action which we done was focused on good preparation of soil. Is there anything we can do in soil for better root development? Definitely yes. We can use another product from the Bucktim line of products, which is Bacterial Terrastart. So Bacterial Terrastart is a unique composition of granular fertilizer and safe P formula. This is a unique safe P formula based on bacteria strains containing in this product. So this product is recommended to be applied during seed sowing or planting of seedlings. So still we are just before the season. We are just before the start of growing plants. So why Bacterial Terrastart is so unique product? Because it contains this safe P formula, which consists of selected soil bacteria of the genus Bacillus. And this is the key for the action of that product, because the bacteria in a natural way, they release fixed phosphorus from soil deposit, supplying into plants. So plants are better supplied with phosphorus, and we know that phosphorus is very difficult to be taken by plants. In addition, microorganisms protect phosphorus against the fixing in soil, means against the chemical changes in soil, which results in better availability of these nutrients to plants. So some numbers. Again, I would like to present some results of research in terms of application of Bacterial Terrastart. So you can see that the application of that product has a very significant effect on increase of the length or range of roots, which is very important just at the beginning of vegetation period, because the root system of young plants has to be very strong to support plants with the proper amount of water and nutrients. So that's why this is the effect which is really very welcome just at the beginning of vegetation season. So the question is, do the roots of young germinating plants need any support? Well, the answer is yes. Why? Because the conditions during the germination of seeds, they determine the subsequent growth and development of plants, means yield as well. And during the germination, the plant uses nutrients which are naturally stored in the sparse substances in seeds. But later on, when these substances are already gone, they need support from outside. So the rapid growth of plants makes it necessary to derive material substances from outside, especially nutrients which are responsible for new root development. The key for the successful growth and development of roots is phosphorus. So phosphorus is the nutrient number one, directly responsible for development of roots. However, we have to remember that phosphorus is hardly available to plants from soil. Why? Because first of all, it's not really mobile in soil. Also, it has to be present practically on the root surface to be taken up by plants. Also, we know that the temperature lower than 13 degrees may reduce phosphorus uptake by plants by 70–80%. So all those conditions, they give us a picture that phosphorus could be very difficult for young roots or young plants to be taken up. How we can support the development of growth of young roots? We can use seed treatment fertilizers, which is a good start for growth. Why it is important? Because they provide necessary nutrients for germinating seeds. They increase root development growth. Also, they increase the strength and energy of germinating plants, accelerate development of plants, and increase resistance of plants to low moisture conditions. So, what I would like to recommend, what I would like to highlight is the product of Intermark, which is PrimSeed. So, PrimSeed is a seed treatment containing some nutrients necessary for supporting root growth. So let's have a look at the effect of application of PrimSeed to seeds. So, as you see at this graph, we managed to significantly increase both length of roots and height of plants by using of PrimSeed. In practice, we would recommend, or I would recommend, that if you have seeds treated with the common fungicide treatment, if you add to this treatment PrimSeed, you will get even better results. Better results means better root length and better plant growth. So to conclude, if you would like to improve soil properties before growing your plants, if you would like to ensure that the conditions for root growth is proper and well developed, I would strongly recommend to use Bucktim soil and Bacterial Terrastart, which helps roots to be well developed, and later on to use the seed treatment fertilizer such as PrimSeed to ensure that young roots, the new developed roots, are well supplied with nutrients which are necessary for that process, especially zinc.